Hey, we are so ready for this STAAR test. We want to go over a few of the things that we've talked about this year, and so I'm going to give you a quick review. I want you to relax and remember, and we're going to follow on these boards, and we're going to start now. Okay. If we are finding a direct variation, it will be proportional, it will be linear, and it will go through the origin. So we can use y equals kx. Remember, k is your slope. If it is not a direct variation, we have to use y equals mx plus b. Our slope is still in front of the x. The slope is the rise over the run number. The b is where we usually start. It is the y-intercept, where our slope line crosses the y. Doesn't matter where it crosses the x. The y is the important thing. Okay? Moving on. If we have points, remember, we're going to subtract our second y and our first y. It is over the second x and the first x. Remember, x is always first in our xy ordered pair. Make sure these are all y's. These have got to be your x's. That's where they're going to try to trick you. Correlations. Starting low, going up that roller coaster. This is a positive correlation. You're going up slowly, not scary. No correlation. The dots are everywhere. They're scattered. No pattern. This is where it's negative. We're starting off high at the top of that roller coaster. We're coming down so quickly, we might get sick. That's a very negative thing. Okay, starting off high from the left, going down low is going to be our negatives, correlations. Slopes go down the same way. Moving to scale factor. Whenever we have a scale factor on a transformation and a dilation specifically, we're going from small to big. We will multiply by our scale factor. Our scale factor has got to be larger than 1, like our scale factor could be 2 or 3 or 4. If we're starting off large and we're reducing down to a smaller size, our scale factor will be less than 1, like half or 1/3 or 1/4 the size. Let's talk about comparing decimals or comparing things. If I've got a number that is written as a fraction, as a decimal, and as a percent, change everything to the decimal. Then we will line up the decimals. Fill in the zeros and compare. This is easily the smallest, next smallest, and largest. So we would put our numbers in order. Okay, let's go to the other board. Pythagorean Theorem. When you start with the C, you have to subtract. Okay? So make sure you are squaring your numbers. Remember, the C is always going to be the largest of the 3 numbers. You can use your 3, 4, 5 on your multiplication chart. Pythagorean Theorem. Remember, there's a difference between the square and the side length of the triangle. Combining terms. We're putting things together first. We want positive x's, so we move our smaller number over. We would have 4 x's in the front, 10 in the back. One-step equation, the x wants to be alone. Remember, if it's no sign multiply, we're going to divide. Quick review of transversals. Remember, the opposite, those are going to be obtuse. Obtuse, they will be the same number. Acute, acute. Those will be the same number. Our magic numbers for our transversals 180 makes our supplement, our straight line. 90 is our complement. It makes a 90-degree angle, a right angle, like we use in our right triangle. Okay? Complements are two added together that make one. And let me, while I'm doing this, shoot your arrow. You will always hit the C. Okay? Remote angles. These two added together are going to be this one. Okay? You can also find out how much this one is by subtracting this one, because 65 plus 35 is going to be 100. My magic number is 180. 180 minus 100. Okay? Remember, those three added together will also add to 180. Finally, our functions. X cannot be a repeating number. We can't use the X more than one time. No players here, guys. Good luck. I wish you the very best. I'm confident that you can be successful. And remember to use your formulas. Use your formulas. Use your calculators. I have faith in you. Good luck. Take your time.